Hello everybody, Robert Andrews, House District 41, Republican candidate. Wanted to talk to you today about my education reform program. Last time we chatted, it was step one, the three-tier diploma system. The three tiers, again in review, was the first was an attendance diploma where you met the state expectation of being in school 95% of the time. That was geared primarily for the people that were, for whatever reason, disadvantaged, whether it language speaking, behind from other districts, or transferring in, academic issues, whatever the case may be. You are able to receive a certificate that says you have good attendance and you would be a good employee. Second is the life skills diploma. You have met 8th grade competency measured by the Colorado Measures of Academic Success, the CMAS test. That tells your employer that you have basic skills and can perform those tasks that relate to that particular job. The third is the traditional diploma, that you meet all of the state standards for graduation. You are able to go to college, you can go to the military, you can go to trade schools. You have met all the standards and expectations set forth by the state. Now, a couple people reached out to me and had a couple questions about that, so I'll quickly review those questions. One question that came up often was, who decides what diploma you get? That's the nice thing about this. Nobody's deciding what diploma you get. It's the diploma that you earn. If you are not meeting the expectations of the traditional diploma, the next level below that would be the 8th grade competency, the life skills diploma. If you are still struggling, if you are showing that you can go to class and be there, that you are eager to learn, you get the attendance diploma. Ideally, once you start high school after 8th grade, you, your parents, and your school counselor would meet and kind of lay out a plan. Hopefully the traditional diploma would be your goal, but if you're 3-4 grades below your 9th grade level, you might want to reconsider and look at another avenue. The next question was, wait a minute, if they get one of these alternative diplomas, they can't go to college. And I said, right, they're not ready to go to college, so why are we discussing college? And that was a perfect segue into my second step of my education reform program. And that is, I believe that our schools should be teaching the GED during school hours, the General Education Development Test. In that way, the students that don't want to be in school for whatever reason, is it because they don't have the attention to stay in school, or they need to help support the family, or they just don't want to be there for social reasons. Whatever the case may be, they have an avenue to choose from a large array of choices. They can, again, go the attendance diploma, the life skills diploma, the traditional diploma, or they can get the GED and opt out early. Now, it was interesting that I was discussing this with a past school board president, and he said, I could not support that, Bob. I said, well, go ahead and explain and elaborate. And he said, all of the minority students would opt out and we would lose them. And I thought, well, for a moment, that was kind of a racist statement just in itself, in that our minority students would opt out. And I wanted to ask him, but I didn't want to get into a great debate. Well, why is that? If we are not serving our minority students, shouldn't we give them a choice for their pathway to success? If they got their GED, they could join the military, they can go to vocational school, they can go to community college. They have so many avenues open to them. And they can go out and get a job that they can start earning for themselves or to help out their family. So what I would like to see is step 2, that our schools teach GED. Again, this program would really not cost the district any extra money because you already have teachers in the building. You would just say, for example, I taught math. Anybody that wants to get their GED, whether you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior, you go see Mr. Andrews first period. He's teaching GED math first period. Second period, it might be Miss Johnson. She's teaching language arts, and so on down the schedule. So it gives students choices. Let's get them involved in their education. It should not be cookie cutter and this is the way you do it and there's no deviation. Let's get them involved. Let's get them happy with being there, because too many of the students are not there. And can you imagine having to go somewhere and not wanting to be there? Are you going to make the best of it? That's what we're asking our students to do. So again, if you like what I am saying, my plans for education reform, go onto my website, check it out, go onto my YouTube videos via Facebook and like it, share it with anybody that you know that lives in Aurora. It's 30% chance that they are in my District 41. And that website and Facebook address is AndrewsForHD41.com, or Facebook, just AndrewsForHD41. I hope you guys tune in next time as we will talk about the third step. You have a good and blessed day. Thank you.